There once was a little girl, not even 3 years old, with the face of an angel and the voice so sweet it could melt any heart. Her family loved her very much. Her parents doted on her constantly, telling her how pretty she was, how sweet she was, and how she was God's gift to them. Then one day, this little girl came home from school and asked her daddy if she was sexy. Horrified, her father responded, "No, you are not sexy. That is a bad word. We do not say that word." This, of course, prompted the little girl to repeat the word over and over again until her parents were seriously considering homeschooling. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters and honored guest, this little girl is my daughter, and somewhere along the line, her idea of being a princess, a girly girl, really just meeting our expectations of her, got confused with being sexy. Thank goodness the sexy phase was short-lived, but it triggered an internal question within me that lingers still today. Did Cinderella eat my daughter? Now, of course, this isn't a literal question, but it is the title of a new book by Peggy Orenstein. In her book, Orenstein explores this princess culture and how it's slowly churning out sex pots at a very young age. Now, I'll admit, my husband and I are smitten when our daughter bats her lashes at us, twirls around in her princess dress, and grants us wishes with her magic wand. But she's only just now beginning to exhibit this princess obsession. It would be a very different story if she took it to the level that Disney would like her to. Disney, the driving force behind this princess culture, makes over $4 billion annually on princess movies and princess paraphernalia. And I'm not just talking about the wand, the crown, and the skirt here. This creature has reached its princess claws into everything from toilet paper, diapers, toothpaste, vitamins, breakfast cereal. Is it normal for little girls to want to be a princess? How could we know? Disney bombards them everywhere they go. It's very hard these days to go shopping and not be bombarded by Disney or princess marketing. Whenever my daughter and I go out to the grocery store, to the playground, to a restaurant, to church, inevitably somebody approaches her and says, "You look so pretty. You look just like a little princess. I bet your favorite color is pink." I just smile and nod my head. I know they have the very best of intentions, but I can't help but cringe a little on the inside, wondering if all of this is going to her princess head. Now, I know the princess culture may seem harmless on the surface. Maybe it is. Cute sometimes, I admit. But I don't really want my daughter to be dependent, her self-esteem dependent, on how pretty she is, on how gentle and soft-spoken she can be, or whether or not she finds her prince charming. Haven't we moved past that? Didn't our feminist predecessors work for equal rights, respect, opportunities for girls to become CEOs, scientists, athletes? Well, maybe I'm blowing this out of proportion, but the American Psychological Association reports that this princess culture that emphasizes beauty and plays sexiness actually makes little girls more vulnerable to the issues that concern parents the most. Things like body image, eating disorders, depression, even risky sexual behavior. Now, I must admit, I do feel a little guilty even taking a stance on this issue. While I don't want my daughter to be brainwashed by Disney, I have been overheard from time to time saying, as I wrestle my daughter to the ground, let me brush your princess teeth during a toothbrush tug of war before bedtime. And I have even painted her toenails once when she saw me painting mine and wanted the same. But I do draw the line somewhere. A few weeks ago, my neighbor's granddaughter came over to play, and she showed up with full makeup, full set of press-on nails, and she's 5. I draw the line there. Maybe I should take a stance on this issue since I am culpable of buying into it. But this is all uncharted territory for me, and as a woman and a mother of a small girl, it's a frightening journey to begin. What's next? Miley Cyrus? 17 magazine? Beauty contest? Maybe even another little girl? Now, I think what I'll do is just ignore it when she calls herself sexy. I'll steer clear of the Barbie aisle at Target. Or maybe I'll just wish myself into blissful ignorance. Whatever I choose, I do often remind my husband that if in fact my daughter is a princess, then that indeed makes me the queen.